this is 3 Minutes with Nina Simone Moore, and today I am talking about letting go. I have the hardest time understanding why people can't let things go that is unhealthy for them, particularly bad relationships. Where a little boy's hand was stuck inside of a vase, and the mother tried everything to get his hand out of the vase. She put water in there, he couldn't get his hand out of the vase. He was about 8 years old. She put oil in there, he couldn't get his hand out of there. Lotioned it up, couldn't get his hand out of there. Soap, he couldn't get his hand out of there. Finally, she came to him with a hammer. She said, listen, I really don't want to break my vase. It's a really expensive vase. But I got to get your hand out of this vase. So I'm going to have to break the vase. And he said, well, Mommy, if you hit the hammer to get my hand out, if you hit the vase to get my hand out, isn't it going to hurt? And she said, I got to get your hand out. You know, I'm going to try to do it the best way I can. But I got to get your hand out. And he said, well, Mom, don't you think that it'll help? You think I can get my hand out if I let go of the penny I'm holding on to? She said, boy, let that penny go. It's not worth it. What are you holding on to that's not worth it? I want you to think about that. If the person that you are in a relationship with is not enhancing your life, if they're not pouring into you, if they're not loving you based on your love language, after you have spent time teaching them how you need and want to be loved, and you have been giving them the love that they need and deserve. And every person deserves unconditional love. If that person is not loving you unconditionally, if that person is constantly bringing up in your face when you fell down or you made mistakes, if that person is constantly getting jealous, if that person seems bipolar, 1 minute they're happy and the next minute they're pushing you away, then you need to evaluate that situation. If time and time again you find yourself crying or screaming or feeling anger and pain and hatred, that's not the person that you need to be with. And I don't want you to go into this new year being with someone who does not enhance you. Let go if it's not worth it. There are some things that is not worth it at all, and you gotta let it go. You know if this person you are with is the person that you were designed to be with. If this person is beating you to death, and I'm not talking about just a physical beating, okay? If they're beating you emotionally, if they're beating you spiritually, if they're beating you mentally, and you're not getting anything out of it, and you're not growing, it is not worth it. Let it go so you can get your arm out of the vase. Thanks. I love you guys.